One of the scariest things when it comes to relationship and marriage today is that a lot of people go into marriage without any form of preparation. They did not attend any form of premarital counseling. They were not having any serious conversation. A study showed that there's a 30% increase in marital satisfaction when a couple did premarital counseling compared to when they skipped counseling. Another study showed that it is most effective when it's conducted 4 to 6 months before the wedding. Another one in 2023 indicated that of the individuals who experienced early divorce, that is under 5 years, only 1 in 24 has successfully received structural premarital counseling. This will show you that premarital counseling is very, very important if you actually want to have a successful marriage. So if you're out there right now and you're engaged or you're in a serious relationship and you're planning to get married, this video is for you because I want to talk about the 5 mistakes a lot of people make when it comes to premarital counseling. The first mistake a lot of people make is that they delay their premarital counseling till the last minute. The truth about premarital counseling, I believe, should be something that needs to be done earlier. I believe that premarital counseling should be done before the engagement. The reason being that this allows you time to actually talk through a lot of things because premarital counseling is not just a place you go to have conversation and go home and that's it. No, you want to go there, have those conversations and come back and actually work on it. So you need to start these things very early. You need to start this process before you even get to that engagement because you don't want to leave it till the last minute. You don't want to leave it to 2 weeks, to 1 month, to 2 months to your wedding because at this point in time, there's so much pressure. Like you are planning for the wedding, you already bought the dress, you are doing so many other things, and there's no time to actually match the break if both of you discover that, oh, this is not going to work. And for most people, when it comes to this point, they don't even want to change. They don't even want to take whatever is coming out of the counseling session because now they feel like they have spent so much, they have bought so many things, and they have done so many things that they actually just want to get married and just become husbands and wife. But the truth is that when you allow yourself to do this way before your engagement and way before your wedding day, it allows you that time to actually dig in more internally into yourselves to be sure that you are actually doing the right thing and that both of you are aligned in the right way that you need to be aligned to make sure that you have a successful marriage. The second mistake a lot of people make is that they treat premarital counseling as something on their list that they need to check. Premarital counseling is not supposed to be one of those things. Oh, yeah, premarital counseling, check. Oh, I've bought the dress, check. Oh, I've gotten the hall, check. No, premarital counseling is more than that because premarital counseling is something that if you do not do it right, it will affect your marriage. But if you don't have a great wedding or you not wear the best clothes or you not do other stuff, you probably might still have a great marriage. I mean, those things doesn't contribute to the success of your marriage in any shape or form. But whatever you got wrong during your premarital counseling, whatever issue you couldn't address, whatever red flag you ignored, those things can come back to bite you in your marriage. So you want to make sure that you don't just treat it like something that you have to check off your list. You want to treat it as something that is very, very important. You don't just attend it. You go there to grow. You go there to discover something about yourself that you probably did not know. You want to go there to discover something about your spouse that you probably did not know. And both of you walk through those things and ensure that you tackle everything that needs to be tackled before you get into marriage. So you cannot afford to treat it just as a list. You have to treat it as something that is essential to the growth and the depth of your marriage. Another mistake that a lot of people make is that they withhold honesty in their relationship. So they come into the premarital section and they are withholding honesty. No, you don't want to do that. You want to be as truthful as possible. You want to be sure that you're coming into that section telling all the truth and nothing but the truth. One thing I've discovered when working with couples is this: a lot of the things that they ignored when they were dating is the same thing that breaks their marriage. The red flags you ignore today are the same red flags that will destroy your marriage tomorrow. Because the truth is that marriage only reveals things. It doesn't introduce anything new most times. It reveals what has already been there. And those things that has already been there that you failed to deal with, the red flags you ignored, the conversation you did not have, the secrets that you kept from each other, those are the things marriage will reveal to you. why this happens is because when you were dating, you were just with each other, like the commitment was there, but it wasn't as deep as it should be because both of you could still break up. But when it comes to marriage at this point, you're waking up and you're looking at this person, you're going to bed, you are sleeping beside them. Like your life is so intertwined, you have kids together, your money is together, so many things is together now. You are becoming one. So every mistake your partner make will affect you. Every decision they make will affect you. This is why you don't want to lie to them for any reason. If there's a secret that you're carrying, this is the time to reveal it to them because you don't want to go into marriage with this kind of secret and not give your partner the opportunity to evaluate it and see if it's something that they could be okay with going into marriage with. Because I've seen a lot of people do this. They go into marriage with secrets and they feel like, well, if we are not married, when they discover they can't do anything about it. No, I've seen a lot of people leave their marriage because they discover something that they were lied to during the counseling stage or during the dating stage. So you want to make sure that you tell all the truth and nothing but the truth. If they will leave you, let them leave you. Because the truth about premarital counseling is that premarital counseling is not just for the benefit in the sense that it's not just supposed to make you have a great marriage. Premarital counseling is also supposed to break that relationship if it's what has to happen. Yes, premarital counseling has to end that relationship. That's the whole point of it. It's not there to save your relationship. It's there to destroy it if it needs to be destroyed. So don't go in there lying to each other. Go in there, be honest with each other to the point that whatever is being discovered is addressed. Whatever that is being discovered is taken care of. The first mistake a lot of people make is that they choose counselors who only encourages them but never really challenges them. See, you don't want to go with somebody who will always praise you or only praise you. You want to go with somebody who will actually challenge your mindset, somebody who cares about you, people as individuals, but at the same time care about the relationship itself. Because you want somebody who will tell you that, yes, two of you cannot work together. I've listened to him, I've listened to her, and I can tell you that both of you are not compatible. That's the kind of counselor you want. That's the, like, when we talk about friendship, you don't want the friendship that will just praise you or hail you or encourage you. You want those friends that will tell you the bitter truth. That's the same thing about counselors. You want counselors that will tell you the bitter truth. I know a lot of people don't like going for counseling. A lot of people don't like going for coaching because they believe that maybe this person will support my wife or support my girlfriend and not support me as a person. But the truth is that you want to make your research, you want to do your research. Make sure you find a counselor who is always neutral, who is not somebody who is biased towards the female gender or biased towards the male gender. You want somebody who actually cares about relationship and marriage so that the person can tell you the truth if both of you are good for each other or both of you are bad for each other. The last point for today is doing a short premarital counseling. See, I believe that premarital counseling should be 4 months, maybe 6 months, 1 year, depending on how much you know each other. Because you want to spend time to actually work on what you talk about during the premarital section. Premarital counseling is not just for you to talk. It's not just for you to have conversation. These things don't just fix themselves. You actually have to work through it. So if you discover that you are misaligned at a point in your dating experience, you want to have time to work on it. That's why it's very, very dangerous when you do it so late. You want to make sure that you give yourself ample time to actually go through the whole process. So you cannot afford to be doing premarital counseling for weeks or for just 2 months or for even 3 months. You want to spend some time to actually do it very well, do it in such a way that you give yourself time to work on the things that needs to be worked on. And if those things are not able to be worked on in that amount of time, that means that if you get married to each other, you probably won't be able to work on it. Because now you have seen that, well, we had this amount of time to each other to actually do the necessary thing or to actually correct what's wrong, to adjust and to navigate these things. Because premarital counseling prepares you for marriage. That's the point. It prepares you for the marriage. So if you get to a point in your premarital counseling where you're discovering things that isn't working out and you know that you wouldn't be okay with this in your marriage, then it means that you shouldn't be getting married to each other. So that's why you need time to actually go through the whole process. And I believe that if you take your time to actually go through premarital counseling, it will help you so much prepare for the marriage, and it will help you to become better spouse to each other even when still dating. So I hope this video was a blessing to somebody. Premarital counseling is very, very important. I will encourage you, if you want to get married, make sure you attend premarital counseling. Make sure you're having healthy conversations that will help both of you to actually discover yourself well enough before you go into marriage. If this video video was a blessing to you, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video, and do well to tell me what you've learned in the comment section, and like this video so that YouTube can promote it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.